Hey, your car guy, Bill DeBoer over here at DeBoer's Auto. I want to make a video today and talk to everybody about rethinking your car ownership. So this is going to be a first in a 5-part series that we're doing on affordability for car care. And we want to focus in this video, we're going to talk about cost per mile. So when we look at vehicles, we look at them as an investment at DeBoer's Auto. They're not something that cost you something, although there is cost involved, but you got to treat it like an asset, and you have to measure that investment that you put into your vehicle. And the way that we do that is cost per mile. We do this very heavily for our fleets that we maintain, and we look at that as a key metric for them, but you should also be looking at it for your personal vehicle and deciding on how to repair or continue owning that vehicle, or when it's time to give it up. And that's what this cost per mile does. So basically, it's a simple formula. It's the cost of your ownership divided by your miles that you travel. So AAA did a report last published in 2023 that talked about this metric, cost per mile. And the average new car in 2023 was $1.02 per mile to operate. And it's a little bit higher than what we see at our shop with the vehicles, because that's on a new car, and there's a lot of depreciation that's baked into that expense. So when we see our cars, which are, slightly older vehicles, but it's still in really good shape, a well-maintained vehicle can do 60 to 80 cents per mile, so for ownership. And a lot of that comes back to how you handle your repairs. So the way that you can really drive down that cost per mile average is doing proactive maintenance instead of reactive repairs. So when we're in the cycle where we're constantly staying up on things, the vehicle's well maintained, the fluids are flushed on a regular schedule, and we're hitting all those preventive maintenance items that we're always talking to everybody about, we're in a really good spot. We're in the lowest cost per mile situation that you can be in. Because what happens is, when it's reactive, when you get a broke down car due to lack of maintenance, that's when the expenses really start to creep in. You can just think about if you ever got stuck on the side of the road, you got the expense of a tow, you got the expense of a replacement vehicle while the car's at the shop. Typically it's a major breakdown. It's going to be there for multiple days, and it's a big pain and a big expense. So we like to get our customers into that cycle of being in the proactive maintenance cycle, because it's the best, lowest cost option for cost per mile. And one of the ways that you can track this metric, cost per mile, you can do an app. There's an app called Fuely out there, and that's real simple. You can download it on your phone and put it in your expenses and stuff. And then the other option is just to run a basic spreadsheet. So you can build out a basic spreadsheet, tracking your miles, tracking what you spend on your vehicle, and you can track it all there. The formula that we use for cost per mile is just simply the miles driven divided by the dollars. So that's how you come up with that. So for this and some other great tips, head on over to autorepair.shop.